After, I think, almost 3 months, the money was actually approved and it actually came through.
That's how long Carolina Peña, owner of an architecture and design company in Philadelphia, had to wait after she applied for the first round of PPP. Her business has been around for about 2.5 years, has 5 employees, and up until the pandemic, demand for services was growing, as was the number of employees.
I was in a tough position because all of my projects had been canceled at that point, and then I didn't want to let anybody go.
Peña dipped into her emergency funds to save her business.
We need to start.
She says submitting the loan application wasn't nearly as hard as the wait.
It was brutal because, you know, not only in the economic sense, but everybody that worked for me, even myself, you know, that sense of the unknown and not knowing what was going to be the future like for, you know, my family, my employees, the world.
That's part of the reason the Small Business Administration is opening up access to the PPP loans to minority and women-owned businesses first. I spoke with Jennifer Rodriguez, president of the Greater Philadelphia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
And what lessons did we learn from the last round of the PPP loans that either have been changed or that are going to benefit small business this time around?
So what we learned is that a lot of the funding went to pretty large businesses, right? And so that the Main Street and small businesses were not as successful as the larger businesses in obtaining the loans.
Rodriguez says Black and Brown-owned businesses were at a disadvantage and did not necessarily have access to the relief money in the first round.
The loans are now available only to businesses of a certain size, 300 employees and fewer. And there's what we call sort of like a set aside of dollars focused on communities that are disadvantaged and to be administered by community nonprofit financial services organizations.
The Greater Philadelphia Hispanic Chamber of Commerce's website has tools to walk you through the process of applying for the PPP loan.
The program has a short window. The eligibility has, although the eligibility has been restricted to smaller businesses, now businesses that applied, you know, earlier and received dollars can apply again.
Peña says even with all the challenges, she was able to hire a new employee when work picked up.
I thought a lot about it, whether it was the right decision or not, but I went with it, and so far it's very, very good.
A reminder that even in the toughest of times, doors can open. In Philadelphia, Yaima Crespo, NBC10 News. Count on it.